Welcome to the Famously Local podcast. Local, not local, but famous around these parts. You are on the air with the hostess with the mostest, sharing the good news that you can use as we talk community awareness and keep you in the know. I am Angela McNeil Woods, aliasly known as that Laurel Hill girl, and today, fam, we are pleased, we are privileged to have one of the hardest gospel singing artists here around in this building. But let me tell you just a little bit more. All right. Now, I'm talking singer, songwriter, music instruction, and sought out speaker, and dot. Miss Nia Purpose. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
we are so glad to have you here, Nia. And I know, oh God, I know just how busy you have been. So thank you again for coming on the show.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Wow. So now, how you been? How you doing?
I've been well. Yeah. I've been well. It's the beginning of, 2025. Things have been slower. So I've had some time to kind of recuperate and settle down a bit, which has been nice. You
enjoy that snow?
It was pretty.
Yeah?
It was very pretty. I did not go out in it though. I looked at it outside.
You looked at it? That was it?
That was it. The first snow, I stayed in. Okay. The second snow, I kind of got caught in it when it started coming down. Uh-huh. And, being from Rock Hill, we don't drive in the snow.
No. That's not going to happen. No.
I ended up driving in it and everything was okay. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
But it was pretty.
I love it. I obsess over that. And I don't want it for days, but, but I don't mean that in a bad way. But it's just beautiful to see. It's like, majestic for me.
It is. Yeah. It used to snow a lot more when I was younger.
Yeah.
I remember playing in it. Yeah. Snowmen and building.
Y'all don't get mad because we like the snow. Okay. Wow. Now, Nia, I know you've been doing fine because you just recently dropped your newly released single, Battle.
Yes.
Wow. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Congratulations to you now. And you did this in collaboration with Chris Gear?
Chris Gear,
okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now, he helped co-write the song.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, where is he from?
So, he's in Charlotte. He's based in Charlotte.
He's in the Queen City.
He is.
All right. Shout out to you, Chris.
Yeah, shout out Chris Gear. He's so awesome. Like, he has a great spirit. I met him actually doing a show that one of the other instructors from the music school, he's also a rapper in the area. And I
was going to ask you, who was doing the rap? Was it Chris or somebody else?
Chris was rapping. So that was in the beginning of the song. That was Chris.
Chris, I thought you was Eminem. We're going to have to talk.
Yeah, that was Chris in the beginning.
That is good. Okay.
Super talented. So he picked out the beat and he sent me what he had. And then I just wrote my part and we put it all together in the studio. And the engineer, he's actually a Rock Hill native as well.
That's good. He's a Rock Hill native.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Chris. We're gonna have to get you on here, okay? Yeah. Go ahead and throw my big hint. That was a big hint. Okay. Now, so I want to know with Battle. I want you to tell me. We're gonna dive deeper into that part about the song. Okay. I love the song. It is beautiful. And I love the fatigue. Was that your idea?
It was.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. All right. So I want to go ahead and put that out there, you guys. I need for you to go to YouTube. Tell them the name of your YouTube channel.
Nia Purpose. That's my YouTube channel. NIA Purpose, spelled the regular way.
Okay.
Nothing special.
Look, I love it on your hat.
Purpose. Thank you. This is one of my Christmas presents.
Oh yeah, that is so cool. I love that Purpose. Well, boy, it's about to get good in here, y'all. So y'all hold your seats. It's about to get good. Now, Nia, you already know I'm gonna have to ask you. Are you a Carolina's baby?
Yes,
you are. Okay.
I am.
Okay, you were from where?
Rock Hill.
From the
Rock?
Rock?
Here, from the Rock.
Oh,
yep, born and bred.
Born and bred. Now, somebody gonna have to tell me why y'all got all these rocks over here.
Why?
Is there a backstory behind it? I thought it was Noah's Ark. No. Nothing. Don't have nothing to do with it.
So I actually recently found out why Rock Hill is called Rock Hill, and I might get it wrong. Like I just learned it, so just fact check me. But so the settlers, they discovered Rock Hill, and it was like a hill, and then it was rocky. So that's why they named it
It's
Rock
simple
Hill.
like that.
Is that that easy?
Lord, girl, I thought the boat had done landed, and Jesus said, "Okay, well, I'm gonna make the rocks gonna all be over here, and then you have valleys." And I know I need to do better. Okay, I know his reaction already. He go get over, baby. What I tell you? Okay.
Oh, right. You're fine. I love it.
I love it. I love it here. It's been good to me. It's been good to me. Now, your IG name is Nia Purpose Music.
Yes.
Okay. Could you tell us, for those that don't know, what your name means in Swahili?
Yes. So Nia means purpose. It is one of the days of Kwanzaa, day 5.
Really? Wow.
So one of my Christian rapper friends, he's in Cali. That boy TSS, shout out. He helped me with that name. So once he figured out that my name, Nia, means purpose, whenever we would talk, he would be like, "Hey, Nia Purpose," in his Cali way. Yeah, that is awesome. So it just stuck. So I was like, okay, yeah, I'll just go with that, Nia Purpose.
Yeah. I was going to ask you. So is that how you got your artistry name?
It is.
That's deep. That's pretty deep. And then look, they come walking up in here with that on her head. She know what she was doing, y'all. Wow. Now, so I recently interviewed one of your friends and co-workers, Mr. Jaden Campbell.
Yes.
And he's a part of Gifted Youth. And that's Gifted Youth South Carolina, you guys, which he does music lessons, guitar, bass, and I think maybe drums. Yeah, okay. Now, so this is a music lesson and instruction school. Yes. And the owner, Mr. Terrell. Okay. We're going to give you more information about him in the bio section, you guys. So, but so when I met you, you were teaching that night. You were doing what? Teaching voice lessons or beginner a piano?
It was probably piano. Okay. I do both. So, like today, I had someone who does piano and voice. So, I teach beginner piano and then vocal instruction.
Okay. Okay. All right now. So, and I know some ladies who they've asked me in the past, and I didn't know anyone. So now I can tell them that they can reach out to you in regards to, of course, the piano, but for the vocals.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
All right. Me. Okay. So now, how long have you been teaching?
I've been teaching for about 2 years now. Wow. So that's fairly new.
That's good though.
But yes.
That's really good, Nia. You be so busy. Oh my God, y'all. Now, so if someone wanted to learn piano, they can reach out to you on Instagram, or do they directly go to Gifted Youth South Carolina?
So either way, but if they reach out to me, then I'll most likely direct them to the Gifted Youth page.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right, y'all. We dropping gems. Write it down now. Write it down. So now, is there an initial consultation? Okay.
So through the music school, you get a free initial trial lesson, and then if you like it, it goes from there, where they'll pair you with an instructor, and you sign up for your day and your time that you prefer, and it's the same time and same day every week, just so it's
and can
easy
they
to remember.
Can they do it online too?
They're virtual lessons as well.
Really? That's real good. So y'all be spoiling people. I like people to be spoiled like that. I do. Now, so so is there a particular age group to sign up for the classes, or it don't matter?
No, it doesn't matter. I know the school is called Gifted Youth, but I have had adult students as well. Okay. I've had students as young as 3 and 4, and students as old as 45. So
that's good stuff.
As long as you want to learn, you can be a student.
Y'all heard it now. Y'all keep Nia busy now. Okay, now so who, Nia, in the family, who has the gift of singing? Is it
I have to give it to my grandmother.
Yeah.
My mom's side and my dad's side, actually, they both sang.
Okay.
My biological dad, he passed away when I was younger, but when I was older, I figured out and learned that he used to write poems and songs.
Okay.
So I got that from him.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I love that. I knew it had to be somebody in the family,
Yes.
Now, so were you in chorus in school, or?
I was. In elementary, I was in chorus, and then I transitioned schools from Rock Hill School District to Fort Mill, and I was still in chorus. I did band 1 year, clarinet. It was not me.
So do you still play clarinet?
I do not. I
don't know anyone that still does it, you know. It's a beautiful instrument, though.
It is. It is. I know one person. I used to go to an open mic in Charlotte.
Yeah.
It was at a place called Studio 229. And the lady came and she played her clarinet.
Really?
She did. So there are people out here still playing it, but
I love that.
Not me. And so when I was in high school, I continued into chorus and did an a cappella group there as well.
What was the name of your group?
Oh, what's the name of our a cappella group?
How many was it?
I don't remember. There were probably about 10 of us.
Really? Oh, that's big. Really big. Now you had guys too?
That one was all girls.
Okay. That sounds so good.
All girls.
I would love to just go back a little bit and hear some of that now. So do you sing in church? Or did you sing in church?
I didn't. No. So my culture is congregational. So we didn't have a choir or anything like that. So we just all sang together. But at certain times throughout my youth, we had groups and we would go out and sing at different churches, different events. So I did that, and I led the group when I was older after I graduated college. So
Now, and speaking of college, now how does an accounting manager and a fashion merchandise design get into music? Heavily into music.
That's a great question. I mean, I've always sang, so ever since I was little, I've always loved to sing. Used to make up dances and sing with my cousins when I was little. So that's always been in me. And so it just kind of grew from there. I remember when I was in church singing one day, small congregation. It's always been small. But I was singing and I was like, it sounds like a part is missing. I remember thinking that, and then I just sang like the missing part. So I would say growing up singing a cappella, I grew up singing a cappella in church is how I developed my ear for harmony and blending and all of that. So
wow.
Yeah.
That's good. And I don't know, I can't speak for city, but what I do know about, and I'm going to say it rural, you know, because my hometown is rural. It seemed like they had the ear for, you know, knowing your pitches, second soprano, first soprano, you know, and you just fall right in. And that's a good singer right there when you know, because some people can start out singing and you say, no, I'm gonna jump in and jump in and be right on it.
That's how I grew up. I did not know it was hard until I went to college and was in a gospel choir. And I tried to teach the a cappella arrangement and it did not work out. But it's okay that they can sing. But I guess I just realized how special of a culture that is of, you know, just being able to hear the part and just fall in and sing the harmony. And I
love your music and your voice is just so beautiful.
Thank you.
God. So with that being said, you guys, it's Nia Purpose Music on Instagram, correct? All right. So you guys, so while we're talking, go ahead and look her page up. You know, just listen to the songs. You will not be disappointed. Okay. Don't fall in love with her yet. Fellas, I know y'all doing and stuff. So anyway. Now, Nia, so what age at the time did you decide to start singing, like seriously singing?
Let's see. I was probably 20. It was 2019, 2020. So that was 5 years ago. I'm 31. So about 25, 26. Yeah.
Was it mainly around here or were you in Charlotte or?
So I was doing most of my recording work in Charlotte at a studio in Charlotte. I just reached out to a Christian producer I found online. And sent him the stuff that I had in GarageBand, just messing around. And he was like, yeah, I mean, let's try it. He had never worked on a cappella music before, but
really.
So my entire first EP was engineered and co-produced by Kevin Weinberger. So yeah, he's awesome.
Is he local?
He's in Charlotte. Oh, wow. He does a lot more on the marketing side now, but I mean, he's a great producer and he is also a songwriter and singer himself. So It's always nice working with singers.
I just found out. Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
I just found out about GarageBand.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't tapped into it. You may have to explain it. Is it
It's
complicated?
it's like the easiest. It's
Okay.
beginner level, so
Okay.
it's good to get started, get your feet wet with GarageBand before you advance into other DAWs.
It's almost like start with Canva opposed to InShot, or Final Cut Pro.
Yes.
That's a big difference. Whole nother world, y'all.
It really is.
Wow. Now, so what age do you think when you got the ear, when you could just you knew it? Were you a teenager?
Probably younger than that.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I believe you too. I believe you because it's like when I think back, it was early as maybe 5 years old, between 5 and 9 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know with your mom or your family, but we went to church all the time. It seemed like it was 7 days a week. We was always in church, so you had to be ready.
Yes.
But we would call them mighty harmonettes.
Okay.
Yeah. So you hear that harmonettes.
Harmonettes,
yes,
I like that.
Yes. Don't y'all steal the name. I'll sue you now. Okay.
Copyright.
Right. But that's good stuff. I love it. Now, so how long have you been songwriting?
I've been writing for a long time. Most of the songs that I recorded, I wrote at least 3 to 5 years ago. So
Yeah.
I started writing Christian music when I was in college. Before then, I would just write like poems and kind of R&B pop style
you still write
music.
Your poems? You still do your poems?
Sometimes. It depends on the mood. Some of my songs start as poems, and then they develop into a song. So some people ask me like, "How do you write your songs? How do you?" They just come as they come. Sometimes they start as a poem. Sometimes the song is there.
Experience is the best teacher, right?
Yeah.
That's good. Now, so I love how you've talked about your journey, which led you to music majors, right? And how I think about your Instagram story. You talked about how the group supported you and how it helped you do different things. I think you might have thought that you had to be at a certain level, but they let you know it was okay to start from the beginning, where you were.
Yes. Well, the acapella group in college. Yeah. Yes. So that was a very interesting experience because I grew up singing acapella. So I know that like the back of my hand.
Yeah.
But music theory or like writing the music, having it on sheet music, that was new. So I had to meet them in the middle. They met me and I met them. So I found a tool called Note Flight where I could put my arrangements onto
and does
sheet
that still
music.
Exist?
It does.
Okay. And now when you did, like when you were talking about how you put your lyric, your sound in, let's just say you're doing the alto part, and then you put this in Voicey. Is that an app?
Voicey is an app. No longer exists. Sad face. Yeah.
What replaced it?
I don't think anything replaced it. It was one of those pandemic apps that like blew up.
I hear you.
But it took off though. I loved it because it inspired at least. I have one song because of you that I wrote and was inspired by Voicey. But I have other songs that I haven't released yet that I were inspired by different beats that I found on Voicey. So shout out to Voicey.
All right,
bring it back.
Give her her check, you guys. Okay. Now, so that acapella group, does it still exist, you guys? Are y'all still?
It does. Okay. I'm not involved with it since it's a college group, but they still exist on the USC campus.
Okay.
Renaissance. Not Renaissance. That's a church. Resonance.
Okay.
Resonance.
All right. Now, so Help Me to Walk. Was this your first single?
That was. Yes.
Okay. Help Me to Walk. Now, what was the inspiration behind this song?
So that one was inspired by Proverbs 16:9.
Ooh.
So that verse, paraphrasing, or it might be a different version. But anyway, it basically says we can make our plans, but the Lord directs our steps.
right there.
So that's the verse that inspired the whole song.
I love that. That's really good. That's really good. Help me to walk. All right, y'all. And that's on your YouTube channel too.
It is.
Okay. All right. And y'all listen to it after the fact now. Don't get carried away. Okay. Now, and so your second single, Free. How did this song carry a lot of meaning, because I know you're talking about breaking free, right? What are we talking about? Laughter.
So that song, that one was it got deep in the studio. I definitely cried in the studio when we were fleshing this one out. So for me, it means breaking free of expectations that other people have on you.
Stay right there.
Breaking.
That's real.
It is real. I mean, I can talk about. You asked the question earlier about how does an accountant get into music and creating music. I've always been creative since I was a child, writing stories, drawing, art, all those things. I was always into arts.
Yeah, good stuff.
So just when I decided to, in my initial plan when I went to college, I was majoring in marketing and minoring in the fashion merchandising. So I was going to go to New York and get in the fashion industry. But I got into accounting and worked at the CPA firm. So there's like a path. There's that expected path. And, my parents are really proud that at the time, I have to say I'm inactive. CPA, and all of that, was they were proud, of that, but that wasn't where my heart was. So breaking free of that, and really charting my own path of being okay with where God was leading me.
Free to transform,
free to be who you are, free to dive into your calling and into your gifts,
free to be great.
Free to be great, exactly. But that's true. Like the fear of success is a real thing, and just the fear of reaching your full potential and being great, and then doing what it needs to be done to get there. There's a lot. It is work, but getting started and even deciding that you want to dive into who you really are and really cultivate the gifts God gave you it's freeing. So that's kind of where it comes from for me. But a lot of people, it came out during the pandemic. And so it really touched a lot of people because they were stuck in the house. They were like, I want to be free. I just want to get out.
People birthed
anxiety, depression, and all these things. So it can mean a lot of different things for different people. So
that was a good time for the song to come out too, because a lot of people discovered themselves. A lot of businesses were birthed. A lot of Tik Tok accounts.
A lot of people quit their jobs.
The great resignation.
Right.
I remember. That's good. I love that. I love it. You got some beautiful songs, man. I love the titles. Now, and so your third single, It's Enough to Be Loved by You.
Yes.
I cried when I listened to that.
Really?
I mean, I was like, why am I emotional? But just beautiful. You wrote that from beginning to end. Girl.
It flipped a bit during the studio session. I initially wrote that one after a breakup. After I was in a relationship all through college.
Okay.
And then we broke up. So that summer after the breakup was tough. I was studying for the CPA exam, trying to get over this long-term relationship. And it was
dealing with a lot. Oh my goodness!
I was going through it. So I had to take the time to really discover why God loves me.
Say that.
And so that's kind of where
that is so powerful, man.
It started as You Are Enough.
Yeah.
And then it flipped in the studio up to what it is today. Enough to Be Loved by You.
I love that. That is so good. And you came out with the song during a historical time, Juneteenth. Is there a specific reason, or it just felt good for it to?
It just felt good. Yeah,
Yeah.
there wasn't a specific reason. I don't think the song necessarily ties to
Right,
like, you know,
right. Yeah.
the theme and meaning of Juneteenth, but
Yeah, I
it
love
was
that.
just a historic date.
Yes, moment for you.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't gonna start. We're not gonna start on these men's, honey. And so now let's talk about the Genesis EP. Okay. Now, is it still available?
It is,
It
yes,
is.
yes.
Okay. Okay.
You can purchase it on iTunes,
Okay.
Amazon Music. You can stream it on any of your favorite streaming platforms. So Apple Music,
Okay.
Spotify, Tidal.
Ooh,
Yes,
pretty much
so it's
all of
still
them. All of
available.
them. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. All right, y'all. So that's let's talk. Well, Genesis is the EP. There's many more,
Yes, yes,
but
yes.
just trying to let y'all know, to go ahead and write this stuff down now. So what three specific things you mentioned on your song I Don't Deserve? Um, you went deep because you talked about, I don't deserve through Christ that we don't deserve. And for me, I think in the conversation piece of it, I definitely know that grace is one that you mentioned.
Yes, grace, love,
Mm.
and blood.
Where'd the blood come from?
The blood of Christ.
Girl, you is deep, girl.
Listen,
On.
one thing that
Mhm.
I try to do is always write meaningful lyrics.
Yes, grace.
There are a lot of songs out commercially that
Huh?
they feel good, but they don't mean anything.
Right.
So I always
Yeah.
want to have songs with meaning.
I love that. That's
Hmm.
profound. Grace, love, blood, blood of
Yes.
Christ.
And I thought about that. So the grace,
Mm-hmm.
gifts of God that we don't deserve anything that He
Mm-mm.
gives us because we are flawed and we are sinful. But
Yeah. He's so
the
good to us.
love,
Yeah.
right? While we were yet sinners,
Yeah.
that's how God demonstrated His love for us. Christ died for us while we were still sinners.
That's right. That's
And
right.
the blood is what purchases us back.
Yeah, that's right. Thank God
So,
for it too.
yes.
And I tell you, in the grace, we can't thank Him enough for the grace.
Mm-hmm.
I be asking people for grace, even to the mics. I had to get us some extra mics because people don't want to give me no grace.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all give me some grace,
for
okay?
for audio quality.
Yeah.
It's a process of
Yeah.
growth. Yeah,
That's
grace
right.
in the growing.
Thank God for grace, though, and love. What the world needs now.
Yes, so much love.
Oh my God. It's a lot going
That's the
on.
antidote.
Yeah.
That's the prescription.
That's
But
right. Wow. This is good. This is good. Now. All right, now, because I be being nosy and stuff, and you said something so powerful, about the hardest person to face is oftentimes the self. Can you speak on that a little bit more?
Yes. So when I think about that, I'm very critical of me. I'm definitely my worst critic. When I sing or my writing, I've gotten better, but
Okay.
I am my own worst critic. So when it comes time for me to face myself, um, sometimes I don't want to do it. I don't want to listen to how I sang at that show. I don't want to,
You don't want to run it back.
I don't want to run it back. There's something I need to run back right now that I haven't. But yeah,
How did you get past that though? Just keep going.
I think you have to figure out and decide, are you ready to grow and get to the next level? Because in order to get to the next level, you have to be able to critique yourself and figure out where you need to get better.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now you have won and been nominated for so many awesome things. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now tell us about being nominated for the Best Female Gospel Acapella.
That was great. That was my first nomination
huge.
ever for anything in my
huge.
first award. So I'm super grateful for that because it made me feel legitimized in what I was doing because I was so nervous to get started and so concerned about what people were going to say.
Oh, man. And a lot of people don't even know that these awards exist. You know what I'm saying? You hear about regular music, R&B music, gospel music, da 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 da. an acapella.
Mm-hmm.
That is good.
Mm-hmm.
That is really good. Wow. Now, and also now, I want you to tell us, how was your experience being on Fortune's live talent?
Mm-hmm.
James Fortune.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. And Isaac Carree.
Mm-hmm. I was nervous. I was definitely nervous because they're big names in the gospel
Yeah.
industry. But they were so nice,
Okay.
and they had great things to say. So
Yeah.
it
That
was
is
fun.
so huge, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I'm sitting here with a celebrity. Let me get a little closer to her.
Y'all need to stop saying
Look,
that.
I'm gonna need the autograph when you leave here, though. Look, family, we're gonna come right back in 1 second, okay? All right, thank you so much. Wow. So Isaac Kyrie and James, I would have been so nervous. And you know, you try not to get starstruck when you be around them, right? Are
Mm-hmm.
they? Is Isaac tall like he is on TV? Hold up,
So
Isaac.
it was virtual.
Was it?
It was. So
Still would have been
it was
nervous.
from. I was still
Yeah.
nervous.
Oh
Yes.
my God, that is awesome. Do they still have that going on?
I don't know.
I'm gonna have to Google
They
that.
have seasons.
Okay.
When I went on there, it was kind of in the formation phases, but
Okay.
since then it has been going and it's gotten bigger. It's gotten bigger.
Oh, has
So
it?
mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. That's good stuff. Shout out to James Fortune and
Yes.
the artist Isaac Carree. I'm not even gonna start singing these songs because we are here celebrating my girl. All right. Now I love your messages. I love your quotes. You're always so positive and uplifting. So was it happenstance that you became a speaker?
I don't think so. My first speaking engagement, I was maybe 10 or 11.
Yeah.
So we had ladies programs at the church, and so our very first one, I was the young lady speaker or the youth
Oh, the youth
speaker.
department.
Yes. So that was my first speaking engagement, but I think it was very purposeful because of my fear that I kind of developed.
Mhm.
I wasn't shy growing up, but you know, something happens when we get
Yeah.
older and we become more ashamed of, you know, being out there.
Yeah.
Some people, not everybody.
Not
Some people,
right.
some people they have no fear at all. But I believe that sometimes God challenges us in that area that we don't want to do, that thing we don't want to do.
So true.
That's
Yeah.
probably what we're supposed to be doing. So
Yeah.
there was
He brings you right back to it. Right back to it. Yeah.
and I was.
Oh, wow.
So I started out younger doing that, and
Okay.
so I'm still doing it now, speaking at
Okay.
ladies' engagements and young adult events, which I love it. I really do.
Now, so how can people reach you for the speaking engagement?
They can just DM me,
Okay.
send me an email at NIAPURPOSEMUSIC
Okay.
at gmail.com, and I will respond.
All right. All right. Y'all get it ready now. We're gonna keep you busy now. And so now, are you under management with your music?
I'm not.
You do everything.
I do it. Yes, ma'am.
Yep.
I do it now. I believe in having one. I'm just looking for the right fit.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
but yeah, for now it's me.
And are you available for bookings?
I am.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Y'all heard it. You heard from me. You heard from Nia.
Performing,
she ready.
speaking.
All right. Now we're gonna move on a little deeper, you guys. So now let's talk about Nia Purpose Collection.
Yes.
Okay. Now, so is your store? Is it up and running?
It is.
Okay.
It is. So my website is under construction, but I do have a separate website that you can access through my Instagram link.
Okay.
And it'll take you to the Nia Purpose collection.
I love how that you can link all of that together. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Now, but the hat was a gift.
Yes.
Okay.
But if you want one, I got you. I got you. Just let me know.
Now, and so do you still have the shirts? Enough to be loved?
Yeah, so those are actually, they can be ordered through the website, the Nia Purpose collection site.
What colors you got?
They come in the burgundy, blue, white, a variety of colors. I'm sure I'm missing some gray. I'm trying to think of colors that I know people have bought.
Yeah.
Black. So
can't go wrong with that.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Now, I'm glad that you still dabble with your fashion, just in a different
Yes,
way. Okay,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
Now, if you had to take a different path to get where you are right now, would you do anything different? Would you have done anything sooner?
Hmm, that's a great question. Um, I don't know that I would have. If I had to pick anything, maybe I would have studied music. That really wasn't on my radar
That's how he
at
do.
all to
Yeah.
do to be a singer.
Yeah.
This wasn't my plan,
Wow.
but it's where I am, and I believe, like I said earlier, just that I was afraid to use my words and speak out and be vocal for so long, but I feel like God has called me to use words in multiple ways, not just singing, but speaking and writing to minister to people. So I'm where I'm supposed to be.
See, I love that. And see, and stay right there. I didn't want you to say anything different, honey. Tell the truth, shame the devil. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord knows exactly what He's doing. It wasn't everything is purpose, Nia Purpose. Okay.
Yes.
Use your tagline.
Use it.
Wow.
It's not original. God been talking about purpose for forever.
Yeah,
I'm just
right. And we are all here on assignment.
Yes.
On purpose.
Absolutely.
Ooh, I like that. Let me write it down. Sometimes we just come up with stuff on the whim. That's how you write your music too sometimes. Wow. And so we spoke recently about your current project, the song Battle. Okay,
Yes.
all right. And so you guys can go get that on all the streaming platforms, right? I love that. And I know that people are looking forward to just more. I was gonna say, are you working on a new project? But you just released this. This is in January.
January. Yeah, I know, but it's almost
crazy.
over. But yes, January 7th, that one came out. Battle came out. But I am working on other things. So my prayer is that y'all will get a lot more music from me this year than you did last year.
Okay.
That's the goal.
We love it. We love it. We love it. Now, and will you be performing soon, or any events that we need to know about?
Not in the immediate future.
Okay.
In April, I am leading or singing in like the worship leader at a women's event in Charlotte.
Charlotte. You're gonna let us know
that'll be
on
April
your Instagram.
5th.
Oh,
Yes.
we got a date.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, good. April 5th. And it'll be here before we know it. God, the months are going by so fast, man. It's crazy.
Actually, that's not true. Oh. There's something else.
Okay. All right.
I should have written all of this down. So in March, I'll be performing in Charlotte with a group of other hip hop, R&B Christian artists. Some of them are local to Charlotte, but some of them are from. Somebody's coming from Florida. A couple ladies are coming from, I want to say, Minnesota. But we'll be performing in March. And I will definitely share that information on my Instagram.
Wow. Nia, I don't know if your vocals or how you feeling tonight. Do you feel like
I feel okay. I feel like I have some water. I think I can. I can.
Nia is gonna bless us. She's gonna bless us, y'all, with a song, and y'all let her know. I don't know why y'all be scared to put something in the comments, but please do so. Okay. Well, Nia, girl, I tell you, we appreciate you for coming.
Thank you so much for having me.
We cannot thank you enough for coming. And so we're gonna let Nia do her performance. You guys, we'll be right back. All right, family, you already know she's definitely local, not local, but famous around these parts. Y'all be blessed.
Validation. It's just another vapor in the wind that's fading. It's just another treasure that the world is seeking. Just a little praise, just to feel okay. But chasing after love is not a life worth living. It's enough to be loved by the King of Kings. It's enough to belong in your care for me. when I can't find the words, still my heart will sing. It's enough to be loved by you. I used to love affirmation, then I chose to trade it in for firm foundation. There's nothing here to boast, I'm in a grace sufficient, one that holds me close, never lets me go, 'cause chasing after love is not a life worth living. It's enough to be loved by the King of Kings. It's enough to belong in your care for me. When I can't find the words, still my heart will sing. It's enough to be loved by you. To be loved by you.
Beautiful, beautiful. Yes.
My voice started going out a little bit.
Thank you, Miss Nia.
You're welcome.
Purpose. We appreciate you, girl.
Yes, thank you.